Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Susan Roberts in Washington, D.C. We begin with the migrant crisis in Europe as they flood the Balkans. Serbian officials estimate up to 2,000 people have crossed its borders daily. CCTV's Natalie Carney is in Belgrade with more. Natalie.
I'm right here in the middle of Belgrade, a big park that's basically been converted, as you can see behind me, to a makeshift tent city. This is where refugees come. They've got 72 hours in Serbia. They either need to then claim asylum or leave the country. So most of these people are just here for a short period of time, collecting themselves, finding enough funds for the next leg of their journey over into Hungary. Many people, though, very concerned about that fence that Hungary is building. A lot of Serbs as well worried that that could cause another bottleneck here on the Serbian-Hungarian border. But I joined some of these refugees as they made their leg across Macedonia and across by foot into Serbia.
The train arrives at the platform. The Macedonian leg of their journey is complete. The 5-hour train trip from the Greek border is difficult, and for some it's a bit too much. A teenage boy falls into an epileptic fit on the platform, his exhausted father distraught. A volunteer doctor rushes in to help him. Meanwhile, others quickly reorganize bags, grab water, and are off. Their migration continues.
And here we go, the next phase of the journey on foot through into Serbia.
Mothers carrying babies, a life's belongings on a father's back. Teenagers traveling alone.
How has your journey been?
Okay, I'm journey to Germany.
Yeah.
But money problem.
Where do you come from?
Pakistan.
Why are you trying to get to Germany?
Working, money.
What do you need?
I want best life, just best life. I want to be a human.
There's no border fence here. Only a small white pillar indicates we are now on Serbian soil. They continue on through the fields for another 3 kilometers, from where they are then bused to the small Serbian town of Privos. This once quiet community is now overwhelmed. Strangers are everywhere, spilling out of every space. The Serbian government has set up a makeshift receiving center here. Outside the center, people line up to get in. Inside the center, people can't wait to get out.
This is the reception center in southern Serbia, just across the border from Macedonia. It opened in January, and it is clearly overwhelming. Over 40,000 people have passed through here on their way to the capital, Belgrade, and then on into further Europe since July. The camp sees about 1,000 to 2,000 people daily.
Each person is registered by the Serbian authorities and given a departure form, which states they must either seek asylum or leave Serbia within 72 hours. It's a long process, and after their tiring trip in the summer heat, many have little patience.
We are very tired. We saw death 10 times ago. It's not a good solution to do this. We are a human. Nobody understands this. We are a human. We are in our country. We are living a good life before death and war. Why you have to do this with us? Look, children, look, garbage. We are so tired, and we are waiting for paper, and they are fighting.
Tensions are high as their journey to Europe drags on. Most have been waiting at this center since early morning.
This is not right. I mean, if every guy goes aside, we have these papers that came with us from Greece. We can just give them these papers, and they can copy and paste everything, because the officials in Greece verified every single information in here. And that's it. Why all this buzz?
The European Union has been discussing ways to better coordinate efforts, such as unifying registration and building proper reception centers in receiving countries such as Greece and Italy. But little has yet been done, leaving people like Selma frustrated.
The conditions in this camp are difficult. I think the challenges in recent weeks is correctly that large numbers of people are coming in. And the facilities that we have not been geared to that amount of people. I would say that is always a major challenge, to try and reach as many as possible with limited resources.
And with form in hand, off they go, again, to board buses this time for the 6-hour journey to the Serbian capital, Belgrade.
The Serbian defense minister says that all bodies within Serbia are working together, but that they do need more support from the European Union as a whole. In that little town of Privos that was featured in that package, they've now opened a secondary camp facility in an old tobacco factory, and there's about a further 5,000 refugees that are being held in that particular facility and being processed. And again, they then make their way here up to the Serbian capital of Belgrade, where you see most of them sleeping in the parks until they decide on their journey into Hungary.
Natalie, Carney, thank you for that so much, reporting live in Belgrade.